Hello Aries and Happy New Year and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza Mariani and I'm here to do your monthly tarot horoscope for January. We are starting a new decade, which is so exciting and should be a great month for you guys to start off on your New Year's resolutions, and hopefully you can stick to them and focus on manifesting what it is you want for the year of 2020. Of course, it's a year of major change, hopefully all positive, beautiful new beginnings for you guys. Hopefully good change coming your way. Let's see what energy we have for Aries for the month of January. Okay, let's see. We have the Magician reversed, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands reversed. And the overall energy for this month we have, hold on, let me just get these all a little closer to the camera here. And we have the Page of Wands reversed. All right, I'm going to throw some clarification down with the Old World Lenormand deck. Let's see what Aries needs to know for the month of January 2020. Sounds so weird saying 2020. I'm not used to saying it yet. Okay. And the overall energy for you guys this month is the Bouquet as well. Giving, receiving gifts. So I do feel there's going to be definitely some, I do feel positive change coming in for you, but I do have this sense that you're needing to unblock yourself. I don't know why that's coming through, but I feel like it's very significant for you, Aries. All right, so these are the runes that wanted to come out. And I'm also going to quickly pull a crystal for the month of January for Aries. Let's see what crystal we have for Aries. Okay, and we have selenite. Selenite is a beautiful stone. I love the energy of selenite. It's all about positivity and charging, giving you energy, and it clears away like darkness. I do feel like there's so much positive energy that always surrounds selenite, and I always keep it around all my other crystals because it also charges them, because they're really a powerful stone. I do love it. This is the only stone that you don't need to charge with the full moon, because it actually has natural self-charging abilities. So that's one wonderful fact about it. Also, selenite is known to unblock energy, and it's also very, very good about bringing clarity to your mind and also like expanding your consciousness. But it also helps you deal with like long-standing grudges or anger that you may be holding in. It helps you to like get that to shift a little bit, so that way you're not holding on to resentments and anger and bitterness. This is a beautiful stone, especially to help you with that. So, definitely if you don't already have selenite, I do recommend that you get some, even to keep with your other crystals. If you are somebody like me who loves to collect crystals and have them around, they just bring a lot of beautiful energy into your life, and they also help to heal in different ways. So if you don't already have selenite, I do recommend, Aries, that you guys get some this month. It will definitely help you, especially I feel like it's like holding in those things that are blocking you. I do feel like you guys do need to get unblocked. It's like you have to let things flow a little easier. You're kind of feeling a little disconnected, or maybe 2019 was a year of disconnect, and I feel like 2020 you need to unblock some things that are still blocked, that are holding you back, possibly from expansion and moving forward. So of course with that we have the Page of Wands reversed, along with the bouquet. And this is your overall energy for the month, Aries. And, you know, the Page of Wands, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but for, you know, for me, I always feel like the pages are messengers, or they are, you know, some form of communication that's coming towards you. And especially when the page is reversed, it's like there is this miscommunication. There's like this disconnect. It could be even your own miscommunication with your, it could be, you know, the way that you're coming off, or the way that people are coming off towards you. It's like you're not really completely understanding them. And I do feel like it is a sense of feeling blocked in a way too, because you're not really understanding or connecting with others. And the reason why I feel that way is because you do have the bouquet here, and the bouquet is all about giving and receiving, and showing the, you know, a part of yourself that sometimes is your softer side. It could even be that you're maybe even afraid to show that to others. And of course, this month, I feel like, Aries, you need to open that up a little bit more. You need to soften yourself. You don't need to be so hard around the edges. You need to be a little bit more open, and feeling like you need to, not as that you need to trust others. It's more that you just need to, like, open yourself up and share parts of yourself with others that you don't normally do. Because I do feel like you have so many things that are beautiful about you that you need to share. And I do feel like that's possibly why this, you know, the Page of Wands here is reversed, especially with selenite. I feel like this is going to be a very important month for you to focus on that. Focus softening up the way that you present yourself and the way that you share yourself with others. So, and because it's going to allow you to become unblocked. So that's going to be a beautiful thing for you guys to focus on this month. We also have the Magician reversed along with the Lady. So the Magician reversed, you know, the Magician reversed is feeling like you're almost, like you're not able to bring to you the things that you've been wishing for and hoping for. Like you're not being able to manifest the things that you've been looking to bring into your life right now. And you do have the Lady here. So I do feel like there is this confidence about you. You do have confidence about who you are and what you have to offer. But the thing is, it's like the Magician is reversed. It's almost like it's like you're not even allowing yourself to manifest these good things to come into your life, because I do feel like you deserve them. But the thing is that you're almost holding yourself back. So this is also very much connected to this blocked energy. And I do feel, Aries, that you guys need to like unblock yourself. It's like you need to pull that, like, it's like that layer that's like completely blocking you off from the things that you're supposed to be, bringing into you. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's not just like people or situations. This is just the way that you want to be feeling, like the things in your life. You want it to be going the course that you want it to. It's like you feel like you're off course. I don't know, Aries, if you guys feel that way, but I do feel like this sense that you're not, like you need to get redirected in a way. Like you need to learn how to manifest again. You need to connect with like your inner knowing. It's almost like you're wanting to, you're just like expecting things to just happen without making them happen. It's kind of like the words that are coming to me. It's interesting because we also have the Harvest Rune. So I feel like the timing is right for you to actually manifest and harvest these things that you want to bring into your life. Yeah, and I have my ear ringing, so I feel like that's definitely a very strong sign here. Like you need to stop like holding yourself back. Like really focus in on like what it is that you want to manifest, because I do feel like you have like all this potential coming in for you, but it's like you're almost negating that because you're like this blocked feeling of like not wanting to trust it's like trusting your magic, like the things that you have, your talents, the things that you want to present yourself as. It's almost like you're holding yourself back from that because you're not feeling like you need to connect with it. And the thing is that, you know, you do feel confident because you do have so much to offer and people do see that in you. But the thing is that you're holding yourself back from actually going after it. So I hope that makes sense for you, Aries. I feel like that's a very strong indicator of what, your challenges are going to be this month. And I feel like it's figuring out a way to unblock yourself is going to be very important for you. We also have here the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is also with the crossroads. Okay. Seven of Wands is, the energy of like kind of standing your ground, being defensive, but like, not like sticking to your guns, like that type of energy where you're really focusing in on like the things that you need to do for yourself and not letting people, their judgment knock you down. It's like, the course of action that you need to take, but you need to almost like fight the wolves off here. As you can see in this card here, there's these like wolves, and he's standing here with this wand, and he's saying, just, back off. I've got this and I'm doing my thing. And if you don't like it, that's just too bad. So that's kind of like, where you're at, Aries. It's like you're telling people to back off. You're not taking the nonsense anymore. You're at a crossroads right now. So this is really up to you how you want to handle this. It's like it's free will. It's what you want to go after, and really setting your, the ball in motion for going after it. It's really up to you how you're going to make this happen. So it's like you don't need to be depending on anyone right now. Aries needs to depend on themselves. Like they don't want to be looking to others for advice, or looking to others for their opinions, or looking to others for their judgment calls, or whatever they're going to say to derail you from going after what it is that you want to go after. And I feel like Aries is saying, no, you know what? I'm not even going to allow that to happen. I'm going to, pick the path that feels right to me. Going after whatever, making the choices in my life that I know are going to suit me, and they're going to make me feel good about who I am. I'm going to take action in a positive way, ways that are going to benefit me, instead of, worrying about what everybody else thinks and worrying about what they're going to do if I make these choices. So I feel like Aries, you guys are kind of going after it. But the thing is, like, I do feel like there's this unblocked, and I feel like you're going to get to that point where you're going to be saying, it's almost like your back's against the wall, and you're going to say, you know what, enough's enough. It's time for me to go take a stand and do what I have to do. I'm not letting others, make those decisions for me. I feel like that's also, this is also, this rune here is all about, making a major change. There's like a major change, a major shift coming into play here. But it's almost like, it's like you're put up against this because you're being forced to go take this course of action. But it's a good thing, because I feel like it's almost like you're backed against the wall, but if you weren't backed against the wall, you wouldn't be making these choices or taking this action or standing your ground and like letting people know that, or, letting others know that they can't make the choices or decisions for you, and you've got this, and you're ready to make some major changes, go on a different path. It could even be where you're walking away from a situation that you know that you need to do, because you're standing up for yourself in a way that not anybody else will do for you, because you know that you need to do this for yourself. So I hope that makes some sense for you. We also have here the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is also air energy, also communication, but air energy could also be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But for you guys, I do feel like this is communication, but this time the page is upright, so it is positive communication. There is good news coming in. This is definitely going to be like the shift that you want, or the shift that you're looking for. We also have the fish here, which also symbolizes abundance and symbolizes positive movement. And it's all about, creating the flow that you want to go after in your life. It's you're be able to swim the open ocean and go after, the things that you want to do. But, you also feel that there is something very positive and exciting that's going to be coming in towards you with the Page of Swords. And it's interesting because we also have the partnership rune comes in with that. So this is also about maybe even connecting with others, but gaining knowledge or even communication or news that's going to be coming in to create these new opportunities that are going to be exciting. I do feel like this is more exciting energy. It's going to be something that's going to make you feel good about yourself, positive movement forward, but it's also going to bring some clarity to the situation maybe that you're dealing with. And also it could even be very good news that's coming towards you, something that maybe you weren't even expecting, but it'll be good because I do feel like there is going to be this positive flow, especially with the fish. And the partnership rune is also a very positive energy, you know, letting you know that there's this sense of connection. It's not where you feel like there's that disconnect anymore. So I feel like you're coming out of that phase of disconnect a little bit, but it's allowing you to form the connections that you want. And it's also about finding balance as well. So it may not just be like, you know, finding a connection with a certain person. I feel like it's more about finding balance in your life and finding balance in the flow of things, that the way things are moving this month. So this is, you know, more towards the end of the month, but I do feel that you're taking this action here is going to help you gain this clarity, because this is not going to happen without this happening first. So I do feel like that's important for you this month, especially, you know, taking that, you know, that stance where you're standing up for yourself is going to be important. We also have the Eight of Wands reversed, connected with the moon. So the Eight of Wands, you know, when it's reversed, it's also can signify you, you know, because usually this is fast movement. So I do feel like things are not going to be moving as quickly as you want them to. But I do feel like there may even be where it'll be a sense of, you know, you're going to have to take things a little slower and maybe more cautiously, instead of moving so fast, you know, moving so quickly into something new. I feel like, you know, especially with the moon energy here, this is also, it could be some confusion, or it could even be that you're questioning the things that you're not seeing just yet, because, you know, you're also wanting to see all the aspects of the rainbow here of what's going on, so that way you're making sure you're not making a mistake. So I do feel like by the end of the month, it's you're going to want to slow down and not like rush into making rash decisions. I feel like you're wanting to find out a little bit more about things, you know, open up some clarity there so you're not feeling confused. I don't want to say that you're going to be completely confused and, you know, completely stopping everything that you're doing and stopping this positive flow. I feel like it's more of proceeding with more caution instead of like, you know, going full force into this, into this flow of this new connection that you're coming into by the end of the month. It's more of like you're proceeding with caution, you're taking your time, you're not allowing things to, you know, explode and happen, you know, boom, 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 one after the other. It's almost like you're trying to make sure you're uncovering the truths of things before you actually jump in feet first. So I hope that makes sense for you for whatever, you know, whichever way you're connecting with this. I just feel like that's an important message for Aries for this month. All right, let me also pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck and see what other clarifications. And we got the card To Be Fair. So this is all about balance and also fairness. So I do feel like this is also important coming in for this month. It's just, you know, trying to do things that are fair and balanced, and, you know, not to judge people so quickly, and maybe not even to judge yourself so quickly, to allow yourself to have I feel like it's almost like to allow yourself to have some balance so you can see things clearly, because I feel like it's more of like you don't want to take that, you know, rush into mentality. I feel like it's you have to look at things from like, it's almost like you have to look at the pros and cons. It's just like both sides of the scale here. You have to look at the good and the bad things in every situation and in every possibility of what's coming towards you. Even just like the situations that you're dealing with, you know, look at the good and bad in it, and like, you know, see, yeah, there are good points, but are there more bad points than there are good points? So it's like you really have to kind of weigh out the whole options. It's almost like looking at both sides of the scale here. And I feel like that's important for Aries to take into account for this month. I'm also going to pull another card. Oops. And we have the Warrior card. I love this card because this is all about, you know, having strength and also discipline and also, you know, going after things, but also knowing that when you have to do that, you have to make some kind of a sacrifice for yourself. The warrior is, you know, somebody who goes into battle because they're trying to defend someone's honor, like they're defending your country. Or, you know, the warrior mentality and the warrior energy is all about making sacrifices for the better cause. But it's also, you know, a sense of defending yourself and defending your own honor, not just others. And I do feel like you're going after the things that feel right to you, and you're doing it in a very justified and balanced and fair manner. So I do feel like this is going to be a very positive month for you guys, Aries, especially as you take on this energy of the warrior with the to be fair card. It's like, you know, trying to be balanced, trying to see the fairness in everything, but also, you know, standing your ground and doing things that are justified, but also are going to make you feel better about yourself and the situation that you're dealing with. All right. Well, Aries, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and also don't forget to like and also share my videos with others that you know would benefit. All right. Well, have a wonderful month, Aries, and I will see you again next month. Take care. Bye.